BBC Radio Berkshire.
This morning from 9, it's Debbie McGee.
Right now, you're listening to Paul Coyer.
Now, every week, David O'Connell joins us to give us a little bit of background to some of the hymns, the important songs that have featured in our lives. Very often we stand at a service and we'll sing these hymns and we'll go through the words without actually pausing to think, who wrote this and how did it come about? Well, to give us the background today on our story behind the hymn, let's once again join David O'Connell.
Today we hear a song sung by a woman of wide-ranging talents. Scottish-born vocalist, songwriter, evangelist, author, inspirational speaker and TV chat show host, Dr. Sheila Walsh. She started out as an evangelist for the organisation Youth for Christ, singing with a Christian band called The Oasis. In 1981, she went solo and toured America, gaining herself a reputation in the Christian music world. She caught the attention of American minister and TV talk show host Pat Robertson, and in 1987 he invited her to co-host his show, The 700 Club. This she did, with great success, for 5 years, also hosting her own show, Heart to Heart with Sheila Walsh. She's a natural-born communicator, immensely popular with her audience. But pressures of work and huge tensions about the kind of Christian culture she had become so heavily involved with plunged her into deep depression. She stopped working, sought therapy, and began to seek a new direction for her life. She studied for a doctorate in theology and later wrote a very uplifting confessional book about her struggle with depression and her experiences as a Christian. Happily, she's found what is for her own authentic expression of faith. Much of her work concerns women's issues, and she's recently also begun to write books for children. She still has the heart of an evangelist, but she is exercised not to be swallowed up in a Christian cultural ghetto. Don't just go to church on Sundays, she says. Listen to the calling of love, a voice that calls us to touch the world.
Takes
And that was our story behind the hymn for this morning. My thanks to David O'Connell. And the song was The Calling of Love, sung by Sheila Walsh. I'm sure David would love any suggestions. If there is any hymn you'd like to know the background to, who wrote it, why they wrote it, what the words mean, how it came about, the resonances of it, then just drop us a line here. You can always tweet us, of course. You can text us on 81333, putting Barks before your message. You can give us a call, or you can email me directly and I'll pass it on to David. And that's paul.coya@bbc.co.uk. Well, coming up in just a moment, we'll have the news, and then we're into the